Hi everyone, we are going to be having a long transit for about 20 years of Pluto that is all about representing our deep dark psyche. It speaks about our addictions, our compulsions, our power struggles. It speaks about our sexuality, how it is that we share our control with others. And it is going to be transiting Aquarius that is all about humanitarianism. It is about equality, it is about fairness. It is also about individuality, personal freedom, and some amount of eccentricity. Now, this is a very long transit. It is there for about 20 years, and Pluto has been transiting Capricorn for the last 15 to 16 odd years, wherein that anything that had to do with our sense of security came about. It also spoke about our foundation. So for a lot of us, that may have come up to for inspection. Pluto is a very slow moving planet. It takes about 248 years. In fact, it's known as a dwarf planet because it's furthest away from the sun. It takes about 248 years to orbit around the sun. So it can be that during once in our lifetime, we get to experience Pluto in our own house, that is the house of self. That said, Pluto, of course, is going to be transiting all different houses depending as to, which sign you are. So for Aquarians, say, for example, it is going to be the house of self that it is going to be transiting. And similarly for Libra, for Cancer, they're going to be different houses. I've spoken about this in great detail as to which house Pluto will be transiting in the annual videos that is there on my YouTube channel, same handle, Tarot by Anisha. Should that interest you, you may go over there and you may watch it. Now, this entire story around the tussle between Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus, which is a wild boy of astrology, the energy cannot be harnessed. It is absolutely wild. It also rules the internet, which speaks about growth, which speaks about a lot of dynamism. It also speaks about unpredictability. And Pluto is going to be digging everything that is deep underneath. It is the god of, as per Roman mythology, Pluto is a god of underworld, also related to the Greek mythology in connotation with god Hades. And Pluto governs everything that those are the undercurrents that are there. So Pluto is going to be overhauling everything that we may have thought to be true. And it is going to be bringing all those things, our fears, our addictions, up for inspection. And it is going to be a time wherein we are going to be forced to transform ourselves, because Aquarius is not a sign that, or Uranus, I would say, is not a planet that really is going to be giving in very gently. It is all about innovation. It's about, adopting new age technology and also new thoughts of thinking. So this transit can bring about a profound change in our lives and also in areas in our own life which can confront our own power dynamics within these spheres. We can also expect a lot of a huge number of achievements or major developments as far as technology is concerned, and also an interest in alternative and progressive ways of living will come about. This also can manifest into some social movements, or it can push towards decentralizing and community driven decision making. So if there are individuals that hold, say, even social media, if it is owned by a single person, or even Twitter, which is owned by a single person, or publications which are owned by individuals, that will come up for inspection. On a personal level, this transit is going to be encouraging us to question our belief system and values. It's going to be encouraging us to let go of outdated ideas that are there. It is also a time of deep personal transformation and growth, and wherein that we can break free of limiting patterns and embrace new ways of thinking. The best way that to be dealing with the Pluto energy is to work along with it rather than get stubborn and say, I'm not going to change or I'm not going to adapt. It is just going to put you in a very stagnant and a very tiring space for you, and also something that can make you feel quite uncomfortable. At times, this transit can also bring about feelings of powerlessness and vulnerability, because Pluto is all about taking power. It's about shaking everything upside down and how it is that we share our power. So also it will be a time which is it's extremely important to stay flexible. It is a time to be trusting the process of growth and transformation that we may be experiencing. Overall, the Pluto transit in Aquarius is a significant change and a significant change in time as far as society at large is concerned and as far as our own personal growth is concerned. It's really a time to be embracing newer ways of being, to be also trusting. I think. Something that is coming up in the future, not to be fearing technology, not to be fearing newer ways of doing things, or to be getting worried that, especially as far as our career or our work is concerned, that, oh, we're going to get laid off and there will be no work for us. It's also, I think, an extremely important time that we should upskill ourselves, we should adapt, and we should adopt technology as much as possible. Pluto transits Aquarius, it brings about themes of transformation and power to the areas which are very Aquarian. So it speaks about groups technology, it speaks about collaboration, it speaks about how it is that we work along with others for the larger good of humanity. We can also expect a lot of growth as far as collective consciousness and humanitarianism at large is concerned. And we can also expect a lot of progress. So get ready to confront your own power dynamics in these spheres. Get ready to collaborate. Get ready not to be seizing power for the self. This is a time wherein a larger good is going to be brought up for inspection. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll see you again soon. And thank you so much for watching.